It's happening. Governor Abiodun tackles federal government for refusing to release Ota Highway to him. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. Governor Abiodun is an APC guy and is also, the governor of Ogun State. And right now, he's not taking it, we know that because the southern governors are coming together as one, the north is beginning to see that deceiving them into APC. By the way, we are not advocating whether for APC or PDP. Disclaimer, they are all the same people, okay? There is no difference among them. They are all the same people. So, whether APC or PDP, what have they really done for Nigeria? What can you really see has been done that has made Nigeria better than what it is? How did they really solve out or? So we're not advocating for any of them. Anyway, Governor Abiodun is having a serious fallout with the federal government on main issues, regarding things that he has been denied. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Governor Abiodun tackles federal government for refusing to release Ota Highway to him. Governor Dikbo Abiodun of Ogun State has tackled the federal government over its refusal to release the dilapidated Ota Abeokuta Highway to him for renovation. Abiodun explained that his administration has requested the federal government to release the road to him for rehabilitation. He, however, lamented that the federal government refusal to release the road for the state, saying they wouldn't listen. I appeal to them, the federal government, to hand over the road to us, Ogun State, for rehabilitation, but they refuse and insist they will do it. You can also see the presence of Julius Berger Construction Company at the old toll gate axis of this road. But we told them to come and fix this failed portion to reduce the suffering, but they won't listen, Abiodun stated. This is the same portion where the Fulani herdsmen have been attacking people, and because the road and that portion is bad, they go on and attack people. The government, Abiodun, you just released the reason now. If they don't, if they do the road will be clear. They will not be able to attack people. So why do you want them to do the road? These Fulanis that you are talking to now, they are doing their foot soldiers. I mean, have you heard anything Buhari has said with regards to Niger State government? The governor came to the House of Assembly and said Boko Haram has taken over 3 communities in his states. Do you know what Buhari said? In case you are not aware, Buhari said, well, they are just a common Fulani herdsmen, some from Libya, some from West Africa. That's not a problem. And he shoved it off with a push on his shoulder. Up to today, they've not sent the army there to send them back. You are saying that. Does that not mean, are you not the one in charge of the immigration, customs, and all that, so they can come into Nigeria, begin to destroy, take over people's land, because that's what you want to do? You know, they have an agenda that the Fulani's and the land of Africa is their ancient ancestral land. They have this idea, and Buhari carried it and nursed it, waiting for the right time to unleash on Nigerians that Nigeria actually belonged to their forefathers. In case you're not aware, this is the mindset with which they drive. Let's continue. The governor said he would bring the Minister of Works, Babatunde Fashola, to Ota in order to see things for himself. He stressed that his administration will renovate the road if the government at the central still refuse to do the needful and get this thing sorted for the people. Daily Post report that Governor Dikwa Abiodun spoke on Wednesday when he had led members of the All Progressive Congress on the campaign rally to Ado Odi Ota local government area of the state. So this is what is happening. You can see for yourself. Dikwa Abiodun, you have said it all now. Yorubas will say there's a way they say it. I don't know how to speak it very well, so I might not. If I say it, some of you might laugh, so I won't say it. You know, you said the whole reason why they don't want to touch the road now. If they touch the road, a lot will affect them. It means that their brothers will not be able to carry out some of the activities. So why do you want them to touch the road? Why do you want them to touch the road? The most important thing for them is to look out for their brothers who are the foot soldiers. Can you believe in today's day and age, President Muhammadu Buhari is still saying that they should walk around? They said we told the Attorney General of the Federation to go and produce glazier. Produce the glazier now. Everybody said there is no such law that exists. It's not anywhere. That law is only in the figment of imagination of Buhari and, his attorney general. So when you look at it, you know that there is really serious cause for concern in Nigeria as a country. Oh yes, there is serious cause for concern. When you look at all that is happening, fear of God will catch you. You go understand, say, this country, everybody needs to rise up, and say the truth as it is, because what we are experiencing, if you are fed to country, one go die finish. But God has made us resilient. So these are some of the things going on. Dikwa Abiodun said, I want to do roads. Leave the road for me, because this road has been a soft spot where these people come in, carry out their evil plans, destroy lives and property, keep waylay people, kidnap people. And it has been, we want to fix this road for these people to alleviate the suffering. However, the federal government say, leave it like that. Hey! So when you look at it, you know that there is more to it. Oh yes, you should know. You should know by now that there is more to this than beneath the eyes. Oh yes, there is more to this. There is actually more to this than beneath the eyes. So Nigerians, get ready. There is something happening, and every one of us have got a responsibility to ensure that we are not oppressed. Because oppression is part of the tactics. When you oppress people to a corner and they are no longer able to speak, they feel dehumanized. They feel they feel they cannot do it. They feel that, oh, I cannot. They feel under. They don't feel confident. That's the word. No confidence at all. My people now so that they do so. Now what Buhari and the cohort they do. Now the new plan, now the new tactics to make Nigerians feel, inadequate. They cannot do it. Cannot do it. That word cannot is not a good word, because it does not exist. That word does not exist. Cannot is not a good word, because we all know that with God nothing is impossible. Now with God, it's not impossible. So why you say you cannot do it? Why? Because there is a mission statement. If that road is fixed, a lot will happen. So why fix it? Why fix it? There's no need to fix it. Let's leave it like that. Let's allow the roads to continue to deteriorate so that these Fulani's can have a free flow. They can do whatever they want to do. So when you look at it, you understand that, Nigeria, the scam, there's a lot going on. It's a scam. But God will deliver us. Honestly, He will. It may look like, it's like forever, nothing is happening, but it's going to happen. How? I cannot tell you, but I can definitely assure you that it will happen. That things will change, things will transform. It's going to happen, and it will be so swift that every one of us will be wondering, when did this happen? It's going to happen. So leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.